Hey YouTube, what's going on? Yes, we have started videos up again, and God, Happy New Year. So, just to get my warm-up of my funny palette going, I thought, why not make a anyone questions video, where pretty much you, the audience, have asked me a series of questions about me, my personal life. Just to let you know, these are real questions. I've kind of like copied and pasted them, and this is where we go. So again, back to the questions. Chris Bonhoffen asked, what is your favorite film? I'm gonna have to say probably the first film I ever remember watching was Terminator 2 TV, and I remember I thought that was awesome. So that was like my influence. And let me tell you, who doesn't like Arnold Schwarzenegger in his prime, man? Like any man who's got testosterone in his veins would be like, Ida Jeanette Allmark asks, why doesn't the Indian character have his own series on dating tips? My dear, he does. Fashion, how do you get your tan so natural looking? I'm white. Fashion asks, who is your comedy hero? Really like Robin Williams. Mrs. Doubtfire. What? Who doesn't like a man beating his rubber tits with a spatula? Ida then asks, why can't pigs fly? Ida, I would just have you say, open up your imagination, girl, because pigs can fly. Hey, you got a funny one. If your Uncle Jack helped you off a horse, would you help your Uncle Jack off a horse? Of course. He's my uncle. Atish Kopra says, would you say you are lazy or extremely busy? I would say I'm extremely busy, but I would have you all think that I'm extremely lazy. Dina Mullen says, do you have any tattoos? When I was a kid, I always wanted to get tattoos, but it was one of those things where you kind of said, that's there for the rest of your life. If I did get one, right above the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, I wanted to say that, pirates ye be warned, there's a sword down there. If a girl would find that funny, that's the girl you're gonna marry. Abhishek Volti asked, what got you into doing comedy sketches or just comedy in general? I guess the better question is what got me into doing acting? If we'll go from there, I started acting professionally at 18. Acted professionally on Off-Broadway, then I moved to LA, did some stuff for AOL. Yeah, so I've done some stuff. I just loved comedy. Like it just kind of comes naturally. Sarah Mahabub says, what's your biggest fear in life or as a comedian? Don't tell me some name of an animal. I mean, what are you afraid of not being able to do or something happening? She said a bunch of exclamation points, so that's why I screamed that last line out. Comedian's concerned, like when you don't have people laugh at your jokes, that can kind of be is kind of like one of those things where you're like, that's me. And then I kind of, after a while, I kind of go, well, if they're not laughing, it's not me, it's you. Hey Mar LS says, what inspired you into doing YouTube videos and being such a badass at it? Damn! What got me into doing YouTube videos was Actually, I just come back from Los Angeles. I just moved to Dubai, and I kind of was like, God, I really need an artistic outlet. And I tried to find other people to kind of like work with here, but it was just kind of like, I was like, okay, maybe I'll just do my own thing for a while. Tanya Hartman says, what was the last embarrassing thing that happened to you? My dear, I'll tell you, I don't get embarrassed. Haven't you seen, look at my videos, okay? Do you think that is a man who gets embarrassed? Back to Tanya Hartman's second question, a simple one. How old are you, Tanya? Don't you know it's rude to ask people who are on the internet how old they are? Victoria Silver says, what animal do you think you're most like? Well, I'm like a lion, but I'm also like a dolphin because I like to Jess Lawrence asked two questions. She says, where does the Awesome Jassim see himself in 10 years from now? Hopefully doing the same awesome things, but better. If you won $1 million in a lottery, how would I spend it? I would like to jump down caves with a parachute, go to Mount Everest. Dima Hodge asked 3 questions. Dima says, who's your biggest inspiration and why? If you're talking artistically, I like Clint Eastwood. Again, all the major directors, I really enjoy them, but Clint Eastwood is really awesome because he started out as actor and now he's progressed to directing and acting. What is your biggest pet peeve? Liars. What is something about your personality that you hate the most? I don't say I really hate my personality. I think my personality is a 12 out of 10. If you could choose someone to spend dinner with, who would it be? Well, Grace Kelly. Come on, man, she's hot. Who doesn't want to have dinner with a hot person? I mean, she's probably 90 or dead now. Jess Lawrence asked, do you have a date for Valentine's? And I guess the only response that I think is appropriate is Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Please make sure you comment, rate, subscribe. Have a good weekend, have a good week. And at the same time, I know Valentine's Day is coming up and a lot of you guys are I've started to see the Facebook status pictures and things where people are starting to freak out. I just want to say one thing. Let's say you've been in a long-term relationship or you're just starting out in one. Valentine's Day is just a day. And if you found the right person, it's gonna be Valentine's Day every single day. So don't let one day ruin everything for you. You just have to take it easy, and for the most part, don't panic. And I know girls, guys freak out. They're like, have I done the right thing, man? Do I have enough of the stuff? Do I need this? Oh my God, you're not gonna get flowers, chocolate, you're gonna kill me! Guys, take it easy. I mean, they put a lot of emphasis on it. Do your best effort, and always remember, no matter how much of the effort you're gonna do, it's never good enough.